Hello Aries, welcome back. This is your weekly reading, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your weekly messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember Aries, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Aries, this is for the week of the 21st to the 27th of January 2024. So Aries, I'm feeling this week there's a situation that is needing some kind of balance, some kind of, I'm getting justification. Something needs to be justified here. Aries, I feel there could be a situation, you may have been wronged in a situation. There may be some circumstance this week in which you may be feeling wronged. You may be feeling a sense of injustice. Somebody did you an injustice. Or that something isn't balanced out. Something is not on equal terms. This could have to do with an individual. Aries, I'm seeing that quite possibly there could be an individual you're dealing with this week. Somebody who, they could be a little harsh with their words. They could be a little cold. However, they're a very analytical person, a person who does things by logic, does things by reason. You may be dealing with such an individual this week, Aries. And this individual could have something to do, we have justice in the challenge position. So there's some challenge having to do with reasoning or logic, balancing things out, or quite possibly an injustice that was done, or something that somebody said to you this week that may very well have not been justified, Aries. And I'm feeling your energy coming through our Emperor here. This could have to do with a child. For a small group of you, there could be a child involved. Aries, for a small group of you, I also want to say there could be something going on with law or with a lawyer. I'm getting a message of a lawyer, somebody quite possibly working within the legal system. This could be a judge. This could also have something to do with court. Aries, I'm getting a message of something with court that could have to do with a child this week for a small group of you. I'm feeling that there could be something that needs to be justified or something that needs to be made right. And I'm getting a message of legal system, something within the legal system here. And Aries, if you're dealing with this type of situation, I feel there's going to be a positive outcome. I am seeing the world here. This could be success. I'm also seeing, Aries, if you're in this type of situation, to see the bigger picture of what's happening. But I do feel a sense of completion with whatever this issue is. If you're dealing with a child, Aries, I also want to say this could have to do with something with feelings, a feeling of being wronged. Something was said to you that was not correct, that was not in it was not in order. It was not in alignment. There was something that somebody said that was essentially they were being out of line. But I feel whatever this is, if this individual is your partner, or if this individual, for example, is somebody that you're working with, there could be a situation, for example, at work, that you're dealing with somebody. They may have to reprimand employees, or they may have to be a little bit cold or rigid within the company to establish some kind of structure, Aries. I'm feeling somebody that may have to be the head of some kind of organization, and in order to do the job that they need to do, there needs to be some harsh kind of structure implemented, some rules implemented, some structure that needs to be a little rigid. I'm getting a message of rigid structure, rigid organization, something that has to be well organized to maintain balance. And this could have to do with children or a child. If you're dealing with a domestic situation, this could have to do with something new being implemented as far as a structure, an organization, something that needs to be in place to establish some kind of balance. And there could be this individual that is in charge of making this happen, Aries. An individual that may have said something, may have communicated something to you that was out of line. I'm getting this message of being out of line. But whatever this is, I feel that it's going to have some positive outcome. It's going to come to some kind of completion. So if there's some kind of structure, for example, needing to be established in work, at a work type place, I feel it's going to be completed this week. It's going to be established this week. And I feel it's going to be successful. Aries, you may be the individual that needs to establish this kind of routine. And if you're dealing with something with the courts, some kind of injustice, for example, I feel, especially if this has to do with a child and an individual, quite possibly a spouse or a partner, for example, I feel overall the outcome of whatever this is going to be successful. So let's go ahead and check the overall message. Okay, so we have our card of Universe, Aries, and this is essentially the card of Krishna. And this is essentially saying whatever's going on this week, if you're dealing with some rigid type of system, some rigid type of organization, something that needs to be brought into balance, quite possibly a situation that you may have felt wronged, you may feel some injustice. For example, whatever's going on, the universe is essentially saying that you're exactly where you need to be. So, and this goes with our world card as well, that essentially you're where you need to be right now. The universe has some bigger plan for you. I do want to say overall, Aries, to stay grounded this week. There could be a lot of mental energy, mental and emotional energy this week. There could be a situation in where you need to exert more authority, for example, this week. Especially if you are taking part, or especially if you have to establish this kind of order this week, Aries. But there is a higher plan for you. There is something bigger. Do look at the bigger picture overall. If you're establishing some kind of structure, some kind of organization, or leading some kind of organization, for example, in a work type situation, to see the bigger picture in general of what's going on. If you're dealing with some court case, some legal case, to see the bigger picture, I do feel whatever this is that's going on, it's going to be closed out this week. It's going to be finished up, be wrapped up this week. So do remember that whatever's going on, there's something bigger, there's something higher. Exactly what's happening this week is exactly where you need to be and what you need to be doing at this time, Aries. So that is your overall message for this week. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.